Hey guys, what's going on?
Hello everyone. Welcome in to a very important stream. How are we doing today, guys? Welcome in Liam from YouTube. We are streaming on Twitch and YouTube today at the same time as per usual. Hi Aaron, hi Smallbird. Hi Wavy, hi Virgin IO, and Dreadhead, welcome. Just a heads up that some of the redeems won't be working today.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Because the mix it up that I use is not working for some reason. Every time I go to open it, it's like go to Discord support or contact the support email and show them this file. So won't work for some reason. So hopefully that will be fixed. But we are hi Super, hi Avochi. We are doing a pretty small stream today. I'm pretty tired, and I have a big stream tomorrow planned. We're doing an early stream tomorrow. It will be a collab stream as well, so that will be fun. Yeah. What did I miss? Nothing. We just started. So we are revealing some secrets today. We're revealing secrets. We are going to go through a PowerPoint that I have made. There's lots of information, and then at the end you guys are welcome to ask questions. as well. This is a sub goal that we reached. This has to do with my graduation. This has to do with my future of streaming. Things to do with Calfee. Things like that. So the way that I have to show you guys is a little awkward, so I hope you don't mind. But I am very excited nonetheless to show you all what is about to go down here today. We're opening the Chamber of Secrets? Yeah, pretty much. It's about to go down, guys. So I think without further ado, let's begin. So here we are. Future Secrets reveal, coming back, new design, lore reveal, and the end of Calfee. I suggest you will buckle up, get a drink, get a blankie. I have a lot to go over with you guys, and I'm excited about it. This was supposed to be like a proper presentation, but for some reason, it doesn't show up on Twitch properly, and like when I go to play the presentation, it pops up on both my monitors, and I don't have the brain capacity to figure it out. So already interesting. Yeah, hi Lazy, welcome in. Those are big secrets, yes. So we're gonna jump right in. I'm just gonna click through the slides. Unfortunately, we'll do it this way, but hopefully you can all see. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening. So if you guys are ready, then I am going to begin. We're going to start with the end of Calfee. Here I'm going to read to you a little lore excerpt. Secrets, you say? Yes. We are going over me. So I'm graduating at the end of the year, but we're going to talk about me coming back, my new design, a lore reveal, and the end of Calfee. So we're starting off with the end of Calfee / lore reveal for Calfee a little bit, and for the new character. And I'm going to read it to you guys. Okay. Alright. The breeze calms with the waning sun. Shuffling feet disturb the settled warmth nestled in the earth, and it crawls up Calfee's legs, warming her prickled skin as she treks further through the forest. Bug, please settle down. We're almost home. She sighs as Bug, her dragon, relentlessly bounds through the nearby shrubbery. What is with him today? She ponders aloud. The trees straighten as the wind dies down, no longer coaxed by its swaying breaths, and night has overcome the forest in a blue hue and soothing chorus. Crickets chirp, birds shimmy in their nests, and nearby fauna and mythical creatures stumble to their abodes as night claims the forest.
Moo, 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 moo,
Oh,
moo.
hello Nox. Thank you for the resub. Bug leaps and bounds become more prevalent in the silent night, branches cracking like strikes of lightning. With each jump, he creeps closer to the outskirts of the path, begging to go deeper. Bug, I'm not playing around. Stick to the path, Calfee ushers a harsh whisper. How did I miss 9 minutes? Damn. But her words mean nothing to the little dragon. Instead, he turns with a cheeky smirk, a devious look. He pounces right into the trees, his rapid feet scattering off deeper into the forest. Bug! Calfee rushes from the known path, following his continuous playful leaps and prancing feet. This isn't funny, Bug. We'll get lost. Her voice struggles with panic and whispers, trying not to disturb the slumber of the forest while fearful of being lost, or worse, losing Bug. After a few minutes of panicked running, Calfee admits defeat. His feet are no longer audible and the forest is still. God damn it, Bug. Calfee takes a soothing breath, recouping as the forest stands still. The crickets still chirp, nests above still crackle to the sleeping birds. Bushes rustle, branches snap, and... Ah! Hee. Calfee is struck from behind, rolling forward through the trees as the force tumbles her forward. A thrilled purr emanates from behind her, claws hugging at her shoulders. Bug! Her playful dragon had pounced from the trees above, hiding in wait as he played this one-sided game of cat and mouse. Calfee reaches over her shoulders, heaving the dragon to her front and cradling him. If you don't cut it out, I swear... Whoa. Calfee hadn't noticed the area she had stumbled into. The tumbling and rolling in search for Bug made her oblivious to her surroundings. Before her, a large opening. No trees, flora, all pushed to the outskirts as the forest floor lay in a soft covering of moss and clover. Fireflies danced above their heads, enticing Bug to leap from her arms and dance with them. He'll tire himself out. Calfee takes a moment to admire, a moment to breathe. She steps toward the center of the opening as, within the middle of the field, a glowing pool of light sits silent. Its surface is still, not a ripple in sight, and barely reflects the fireflies buzzing above. No fish dwell beneath, and as she leans closer, she swears she can hear the sweet whisper of a woman. She listens closer, trying to decipher the words. All outside sounds drone out, the trees, the buzzing, Bug's playful yips and heavy feet. She leans closer, closer, until a familiar force presses against her shoulders. Bug, wait! Splash! Bug takes his final bow to the performance, his final pounce, leaping at Calfee and tumbling them both into the glowing pool before them. Calfee's voice is cut short to the engulfing water, and just as it lay before, the pool of light does not ripple. Calfee nor Bug can be seen beneath, and the forest is silent once again. An eerie atmosphere summons to the field. The fireflies disperse as the pool begins to bubble, a bubbling flow of water creeping up from the pool, forming a human figure. But something isn't right. As the water flows from the figure's face, slinking down their body, it is revealed. Calfee and Bug have emerged, not as Calfee and Bug, but as a combined being, a deity, the guardian of the forest. Dun dun dun! So guys, that is the lore to Calfee, to the end of Calfee. Now, what happened to Calfee? To summarize, Calfee and Bug have become a combined being. They are one, and Calfee is no more. They are not Calfee and Bug, but a completely new being. She is born again as a child of the forest, a guardian using her guiding light to protect the creatures of the realm and whomever dwells within her forest. With this, the existence of Calfee will cease, she will be no more, and will no longer exist. I feel like I was listening to an audiobook. Oh, thank you. So, yes, to summarize, at the end of the year... Loki loved that? Thank you! So, to summarize, Calfee will officially be graduated at the end of the year as per the plan. Whoever I come back as will not be Calfee. Will be someone else. And my reasoning for this is because obviously it would be so easy to just cut Calfee out and make a whole new character. And initially, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just, I don't know, stop being Calfee. And I was gonna sell her. Cause I have so much art. I've spent thousands of dollars on everything I have for Calfee. I was initially going to sell it and make my money back, but I could not part with her, and to see someone else be her would feel so wrong. So I figured, in a sense, I low-key had to kill her. Or make her cease existence. Which is what I've done here. So, her and Bug, to summarize the story if you came in late, but her and Bug are wandering through the forest just trying to head home. Bug is being his playful self, a little more than usual. Calfee's trying to settle him down, and instead of listening, he decides to go bounding deeper into the forest. She chases after him, But eventually he's out of sight, she can no longer hear him anymore, and she decides to take a moment to take a breather. While she's doing so, Bug is actually hiding in a tree and pounces out in a playful manner. They stumble around, and when she kind of grabs him and adjusts to her surroundings, she is in this open field with a glowing pool of water in the center. Bug is again too distracted to notice, playing around with the fireflies, and Calfee is entranced by this glowing pool in the center, as nothing can be seen above it, no reflections, and nothing can be seen below it. It doesn't ripple, it's just this glowing pond of sorts that just kind of exists within the middle of this field. And while Bug is being his playful self, he pushes them both into this pool of water, and they emerge as the combined being. Someone completely new, nor Calfee or Bug. They are not each other, they are not a resemblance in a sense of either one. They have merged into a new being. Took the slightly darker path, yes. Does Aditi remember anything? No, she remembers nothing. She is I don't know if I go into detail with it, but like further, I can't remember what I've written. She doesn't remember Calfee, she doesn't remember Bug. Her sole purpose is to protect, as I said, born again as a child of the forest, a guardian. She's just been created purely to guide any creature that wanders through the forest, to protect the creatures who live within the forest. Hi, nevertheless, welcome in. Thank you so much. She is, I go into her design, and her design kind of plays a factor, but she's a very solemn, quiet character. She just kind of exists for her purpose, and that is it. So here's the thing, the real question: who is this combined being? Now, her name is a work in progress, but I hope you can kind of gather what I'm trying to put down a bit. It was hard to figure out a name, but I'm getting there. So her name is, Moriko is the name I'm liking the most, but we have Moriko Hogohikari. Moriko Hogohikari. So Moriko, Mori is for forest, Ko is child, so like the literal translation you can take from that is child of the forest, which I have here, and then and then two Calfee. Oh, it's okay. Hi, Radiated. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Calfee or Dozy, whatever tickles your fancy. We are currently going over a revealing secrets stream. We are revealing my new lore. You know, when I see the name Calfee, I think of coffee. That is precisely what I want you to do. Well, welcome in, everyone. Yes, we're going over some secrets, the future of Calfee, my graduation. We just went over my lore, to how Calfee dies, in a sense. Should I read it again? Oh, it's very short. I'll read it again, maybe, so that we can all be up to date. So when hearing a new name, I couldn't help but jump on this shitpost tangent and thought Calfee and Dozy before. Let's make it doofy. Don't say dies. Sorry, Calfee ceases to exist. So I made a little short story for the end of Calfee. So I'll read it to all you new people, and then we'll continue on. But makes me sad. It is sad. But yeah, we're gonna be, so basically, Secrets Reveal stream, we're gonna be talking about me coming back, my new design, lore reveal, and the end of Calfee. So Calfee does a poof, yeah. Still technically dead, but still technically alive, precisely, yeah. So let me read this again to you guys. Let's get into character, okay? Everyone sit back, relax. Thank you, Vigorous, for the follow. Let's enjoy a little Calfee lore one more time. Let's wind it back. All right. The breeze calms with the waning sun. Shuffling feet disturb the settled warmth nestled in the earth, and it crawls up Calfee's legs, warming her prickled skin as she treks further through the forest. Bug, please settle down. We're almost home. She sighs as Bug, her dragon, relentlessly bounds through the nearby shrubbery. What is with him today? She ponders aloud. The trees straighten as the wind dies down, no longer coaxed by its swaying breaths, and night has overcome the forest in a blue hue and soothing chorus. Crickets chirp, birds shimmy in their nests, and nearby fauna and whimsical creature stumble to their abodes as night claims the forest. Bug leaps and bounds become more prevalent in the silent night, branches cracking like strikes of lightning. With each jump, he creeps closer to the outskirts of the path, begging to go deeper. Bug, I'm not playing around. Stick to the path. Calfee ushers a harsh whisper. But her words mean nothing to the little dragon. Instead, he turns with a cheeky smirk, a devious look. He pounces right into the trees, his rapid feet scattering off deeper into the forest. Bug! Calfee rushes from the known path, following his continuous playful leaps and prancing feet. This isn't funny, Bug. We'll get lost. Her voice struggles with panic and whispers, trying not to disturb the slumber of the forest while fearful of being lost, or worse, losing Bug. After a few minutes of panicked running, Calfee admits defeat. His feet are no longer audible and the forest is still. God damn it, Bug. Calfee takes a soothing breath, recouping as the forest stands still. The crickets still chirp, nests above still crackle to the sleeping birds. Bushes rustle, branches snap, and... Ah! Calfee is struck from behind, rolling forward through the trees as the force tumbles her forward. A frilled purr emanates from behind her, claws hugging at her shoulders. Bug! Her playful dragon had pounced from the trees above, hiding in wait as he played this one-sided game of cat and mouse. Calfee reaches over her shoulders, heaving the dragon to her front and cradling him. If you don't cut it out, I swear... Whoa. Whoa, guys. Calfee hadn't noticed the area she had stumbled into. The tumbling and rolling in search for Bug made her oblivious to her surroundings. Before her, a large opening. No trees, flora, all pushed to the outskirts as the forest floor lay in a soft covering of moss and clover. Fireflies dance above their heads, enticing Bug to leap from her arms and dance with them. He'll tire himself out. Calfee takes a moment to admire, a moment to breathe. She steps toward the center of the opening as within the middle of the field, a glowing pool of light sits silent. Its surface is still, not a ripple in sight, and barely reflects the fireflies buzzing above. No fish dwell beneath, and as she leans closer, she swears she can hear the sweet whisper of a woman. She listens closer, trying to decipher the words. All outside sounds drone out. The trees, the buzzing, Bug's playful yips and heavy feet. She leans closer, closer, until a familiar force presses against her shoulders. Bug, wait! Splash! Bug takes his final bow to the performance, his final pounce, leaping at Calfee and tumbling them both into the glowing pool before them. Calfee's voice is cut short to the engulfing water, and just as it lay before, the pool of light does not ripple. Calfee nor Bug can be seen beneath, and the forest is silent once again. An eerie atmosphere summons to the field. The fireflies disperse as the pool begins to bubble, a bubbling flow of water creeping up from the pool, forming a human figure, but something isn't right. As the water flows from the figure's face, slinking down their body, it is revealed. Calfee and Bug have emerged, not as Calfee and Bug, but as a combined being, a deity, the guardian of the forest. Alright, there you go, everyone's up to date. So, yes, what happened to Calfee? We all know. Also, good evening, welcome in on YouTube, hello. So Moriko is like my current name. I wanted to incorporate Hogo Hikari somehow. Like, this is a play on like Light Guardian as well. like guardian of the light was like was like she's child of the forest, guardian of the light, something like that, light guardian, something along those lines. I'm gonna play around with it, but just so we're all aware, this is like the vibes, because she is literally reborn as a child of the forest, and her whole existence is to be, well, she was born from this pool of light. Her whole existence is to be this guardian, and the light does play a factor into her design. Thank you, Timber. Her species is non-species dragon fae, so she isn't really nor dragon or fae or really anything. Like I said, she is a deity. She is just this creation. And like the lore behind the pool of light is basically just like whatever falls within it becomes a protector of the forest, no matter what it is. It kind of like, it becomes whatever it was before is no longer, and it becomes one with the forest. So the purpose is to be guardian of the forest, to guide and protect those who dwell within the realm. That is her sole objective. Now, design inspo. So this is the design inspo for her outfit. I wasn't really too sure what I wanted to go with for her outfit, so these are some things that I found. So we have these cool kind of like leg coverings. These shoes I love. And then I wanted something kind of layered and flowy, kimono-esque, but not like an actual kimono. So this is the design inspo for her. Her hair inspo is a long ponytail. What the hell? Those heels are sick. Hi, Puppet. Welcome in. I know, right? So the inspo is high pony, with a light, kind of like a wispy color gradients to the hair, kind of like what we have going on over here. So this is the, looking forward to it, yeah, until I fall over within 2 steps, literally. So this is her hair inspo. So she has a scythe / staff. Now with this, basically throughout, like during the day, it is a regular wooden staff that is illuminated by fireflies. And then in the evening time, those fireflies, the light that they illuminate casts this kind of iridescent glow that looks like a scythe. And it's supposed to be a visual representation. It isn't a literal scythe. She can't wield it. She can't fight things. But it's supposed to be a visual representation of her being this protector, that she will fight for the creatures of this forest and protect them. So like I guess she isn't literally like walking creatures throughout the forest, you know, or like she's not a taxi. It's supposed to be in like a literal, in a figurative sense of like, if something were to happen within the forest, if someone were to be in danger, or someone would need assistance or any type of guidance in any capacity, she has become one with the forest, and she would sense that, and she would be able to kind of guide them, whether in a mental guidance or kind of to be able to bend the forest to assist whatever issue is happening. Like she is this forest guardian now. Like she is this forest deity. I'm gonna lurk and get some food. Yeah, thank you. So dragon elements, she is gonna have a dragon tail, and she is gonna have some dragon horns, kind of like these ones here. So she is having a big dragon tail and dragon horns, which is gonna be really fun. Imagine she tries to swing it, but it doesn't hit the person she's fighting. Well, she can't fight with it. It's not for fighting. So she's gonna have some dragon details. Here's some extra details. So I don't have it here, so I guess we'll go over it. So she's gonna have a lot of gold decal. I'm not sure if I want her to have golden claws like these, or if I want her to have actual dragon claws. And yes, she is gonna wear glasses. Now, we're about to get into it with her art reveal, because I do have some art already, only sketches, not actual art. Does she require sacrifices? I'd like to volunteer. We'll see. So her physical like okay, she is blind. So she cannot see. She wears a sash over her eyes, and she has a third eye, which is a dragon's eye, and to cover that, she does wear a veil. So she cannot see. She can't see at all. But I thought it would be comical in regards to a VTuber outfit that if she were not to wear her veil or her sash over her eyes, that she would wear glasses. So she does have glasses, but typically she is simply just covered by a veil and a sash over her eyes, because yes, she cannot see. But the thought behind the dragon's eye is that like the dragon's eye isn't used to see either, but is more so like kind of like, you know, your third eye, this all-seeing eye, to be able to see everything within the forest, even stuff that is not physically in front of her. She is able to sense every living being and everything within the forest. Can we get a parrot toggle where you wear a tri-hat and eye patches on both eyes? We'll have to think about it. So here is her art reveal. So this is just a sketch for the body type, but a little bit of some head art. But here we are. So these are the faces that I was given to choose from. I told them my idea, and they gave me these different designs, and I ended up opting. I really liked F, but I liked a lot of other aspects from the others, and so this here is at the moment the final design for the current design for her face. So you see, you've got the dragon's eye, she's got some scales, she's got a cute little piercing, she's got long ears with these nice piercings, and this is the style that we're working with at the moment. The current model you're using while talking to us is that concept for what she's gonna be? No, this is actually Chat's design. Chat made this on a Twitch stream. I'll take that as a strong yes and hold you to it. So this is her, this is gonna be at the moment her current face design. These were the hairstyles that they offered me. You can't really see them too well, but I ended up opting for this large ponytail over here as well. So I think this is gonna come together really nicely. So if you can imagine, she would be wearing a sash over her eyes and also a veil to cover her eyes, to cover her entire face really. And then we have the Moriko design explained. This design sounds so money, especially the fit. Yeah, thank you. So this is the Moriko design explained. So from head to toe, the Moriko design is as follows: a high flowing ponytail, fey ears, and dragon horns. A dragon's ear. I don't know why I wrote ear. Dragon's eye in the middle of her forehead. However, her human eyes are pale and faded over as she is blind. A sash goes over her eyes to protect them, and a veil over her face to hide her dragon's eye. However, when she doesn't have her veil and sash, she wears dainty golden glasses. She has a large dragon's tail and is detailed in gold jewelry and large claws. Her attire is flowy and angel-like, a mysterious, whimsical being. She wields a staff which is lit by the fireflies of the forest. However, in the night, the light of the fireflies cast a glow, shaping the staff into a scythe. Not a literal scythe, but the idea of one, a vision, a visual representation of her position to protect and guide those who dwell within the forest. And a dragon's ear? No, dragon's eye. I made a boo-boo. Twitch viewers on the other side? Yes. Twitch viewers, say hello to YouTube viewers. But yes, so that is the design at the moment. Now we're getting into a bit of the nitty-gritty stuff over here. So, where to from here? You may be wondering, what will happen to all my socials? What about the subathon countdown? And will we still keep the Discord server? I will explain all these questions and more. I want to keep my community while separating things from Calfee, and I have a few ideas. So, Number 1. What will happen to all my socials? Some socials will be deleted, like my Instagram and Blue Sky. Some socials will remain as memories, like my Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. At first, I wanted to keep some socials and simply rebrand, but I want to keep them as they are because I'm proud of how far we've come and I want to remember that. So, yes, I did initially want to just rebrand my Twitch and keep all my followers and everything like that, but I've decided against it for multiple reasons, which we will go into deeper. However, I thought it would be nicer to leave my YouTube and my Twitch and everything like that up as, just as a reminder to know that this is Calfee's story, this is where it ends, and this is what it is, how far we've come. So, what about the subathon countdown? The subathon counter will not affect whether I stop streaming or not at the end of the year. Whatever the time, I will stop streaming as of January 1st, 2026. And any leftover time will carry over to my very first stream as my debut. So whatever the timer is at the end of the year, we'll leave it as it is. And then once I debut my new model, I will continue the timer. And we'll probably do a large debut. I think this works for you so well since before you've been playing it close to the chest, in a sense figuring things out, and bug is the optimistic hopes you strive to be and confidence to have in your space, Forest. Nice to hear your lore. Oh, thank you so much. And I really appreciate that interpretation. That is very sweet and I love that quite a bit. Thank you so much. Yes. Just a question. I by no means intend to critique the scythe, but why that opposed to, let's say, a shield or a shepherd staff in regards to a role as a protector? Because I thought a scythe would look cool. Hi Legion. I just hopped on. What's this about a debut? We're revealing secrets. This is secrets about my graduation and me returning and things like that. Yes, now, will we still keep a rule of cool? Fair enough, yeah, exactly. So will we still keep the Discord server? Yes, we'll still keep the Discord server. The reasons are, 1, we have put a lot of effort into this server, and 2, I know a lot of you would like to keep up with me and be a part of my community once I rebrand and come back. And keeping the server simply makes more sense. What if Calfee and her dragon are technically dead, what happens to their souls? Well, oh boy, you guys are asking too many questions. They exist within the deity now. Like they have merged into this being, even though the being does not know Calfee and Bug. Their existence is what created the being. Hi Riptide, welcome in. Now, when will I come back? I have no definite time frame. However, I do believe it'll be around mid to end of 2026. Once I have settled into America and I feel ready, I will come back. So, yes, for those of you who don't know, I'm moving to the States next year. That's the whole reason for me graduating, because it just makes more sense for a lot of reasons. And I don't know. It just makes more sense to me. And it just feels, I don't know, something about it just feels right. So once I'm settled and I can stream again, I'll be able to start figuring out when I can come back. But at this point in time, there is no definite time. Now, will I be streaming on Twitch? No, I will not be streaming on Twitch anymore. I have felt this for a long time. I hate how money hungry Twitch is. They, try to gain any type of, the way to gain any type of quote unquote fun on Twitch, like badges, emotes, things like that, is a monetary thing that we only get 30 to 50% off because Twitch just needs the money. I'm over their constant changes and ruining the platform. They've vilified lurkers to not count to where people with hundreds of viewers are only seeing around 10, to the Emaru situation at TwitchCon. There's a lot of reasons to dislike Twitch, and I'm over it. I'll be streaming on YouTube. Almost everyone has a YouTube channel, And if you'd like to support me, you can donate. Oh my god, I cannot English. If you'd like to support me, you can donate or join my YouTube membership, where I'll offer merch discounts, early access to videos, members only live streams, and discounts to my editing services as well. I'll most likely tweak this as time gets closer, but this feels like a much better option than Twitch. There's no middleman taking your money, because at the end of the day, that's what makes me the most uncomfy. Spending $35 on 5 gifted subs when I'll only see about 15 of it, it's not fair to either of us. So, Kathy's gonna be a part of the YouTube gang? Yes. So, yes, I will no longer be streaming. I'm gonna stream on Twitch for the rest of the year, just because it just makes the most sense at this point in time. There's no point in transferring over at the now. I'm just gonna ride out the rest of the year. But on my return, I will be streaming only on YouTube. I will have no Twitch account whatsoever. I will never step foot on this platform ever again. Obviously, for the reasons I have stated, I hate the fact that Twitch takes such a huge percentage of what you guys give to us. That's why I love having my donations, because the donation goes 100% to me. I hate the fact that Twitch takes part of the money. I hate the fact that everything fun, like I stated, on Twitch is money. I have not looked into Kick, and I'm not really interested in Kick, because when it first released, it was just a very dodgy platform, and I just haven't really looked into it since. No more money for Papa Bezos. But yeah, I just hate it. And then obviously with the Emaru situation, if you guys aren't aware, I'll briefly touch on it, but Emaru is a massive streamer. She basically got sexually assaulted at TwitchCon. Her bodyguard was the one that interrupted it. And initially Twitch gave him a 1-month ban on Twitch, not even to TwitchCon. And then after her and her team kind of fought against it, they finally banned him, I believe for life, from all TwitchCons. I don't know, and I think from Twitch as well. But apparently the night that she got attacked, there were higher ups at Twitch seen at a party, at like a Twitch party. So there's a lot more to that situation, but clearly they don't fucking care. And they're only at that party because we gave them that money. We as creators funded their success, in a sense. We created their success, and they have no interest in making things better for us. They also just released, I mean, I mentioned here, I don't know how much you guys know, but they have also vilified lurkers to where if you guys don't chat, I don't know if you've noticed, my viewers have been slightly on the lower end, but if you don't chat, at least like every couple minutes, you no longer get counted as a viewer, and so lurking is basically impossible. And I found this video on Twitter of this person who was recording their overlay, and it said they had 10 viewers, and they said, they literally were like, hey lurkers, just put a 1 in chat, I'm recording. And it went from 10 to 80 viewers. Twitch just posted today that they've changed the way that you can get partner, and it's easier to get partner now. And that all you need to do is stream 6 times and get 75 average viewers. I saw multiple posts where one person said that they have been grinding for months to get Twitch partner, and now all their stats are at 0. And then there was someone else saying that they had all of the stats to get partner besides the 75 average viewers, and now the only way to get partner is to have 75 average viewers. So it's almost like they will never get partner because they've had every other stat, they've qualified for every other thing except for the viewership, and now the only way to get it is the viewership. So it's like, it's just so backwards. It's so backwards. They don't listen to their creators, and I just think it's really dumb. I think it's really dumb. The problem with Twitch is the leadership. Dan is questionable, possibly parasocial. Bro literally don't allow me to chat because they won't verify that. And that's the thing as well, is that with YouTube, everybody has a YouTube account. like I 100% like most of the population has a YouTube account, whereas with Twitch, if you don't have a verified email, you can't chat. Sometimes people can't even gift subs or bits or do anything like that. So there's a lot of ways that, and like it's just that there's a lot of ways that the chat is segregated, and people, it's a lot harder for people to interact. It's just, I don't know, YouTube just seems like a much better option for me. And obviously YouTube itself has had its downfalls as well, but hi Lasang, welcome in. YouTube can support more freely here. Yay, better for me to support. Oh, thank you, G. I feel where you're coming from. Yeah, the Emerald situation is crazy. Also, Neon and a nuisance streamer was all around the TwitchCon being rude to other. Oh my god, ew. Well, that's the thing too, is that at the TwitchCon, I literally watched 2 separate videos from 2 different people. One, because I heard Emeru was saying that TwitchCon was allowing +1s, but they were like verifying people who were buying badges, but not people who were +1s. So, God knows who was actually at TwitchCon. I saw someone like scanning their badges to like get through this area, but then 2 people behind them pretended, I guess, or didn't actually scan. I couldn't really tell, but then afterwards they were whispering to each other, and they were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they just let us through. And then there was this streamer with like these 2 people, and they're walking around, and there's like this roped off lane, and they go up to one of the security, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just with so-and-so, we're just gonna go back here. And the security's like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And just let them through. Didn't check their badges, didn't check their ID, didn't check who they were. Like, it's like, that's how bad things happen. Like, if there's a streamer back there and you're a creepy stalker and you're like, yeah, I'm just with their team. And now you're in the back of their area, you're looking through their stuff, you're trying to find the streamer or whatever you're trying to do back there. God knows, you know. It's, I don't know, it's just like, they've just done so many dumb things. I'm just over it. I really am just over it. They're just confident saying we're with the creator and let them in. Yeah. Doing homework. That's okay, Lasang, don't worry about it. It's like one of those train wreck documentaries. Yeah, literally. They even sell knives, do they really? Oh my god. That's what I mean. It's just so bad. Really bad. So long story short, yes, I'm gonna be on YouTube. Hopefully I'm hoping if I prioritize YouTube and like stream a lot and post videos, that we'll be able to hit monetization pretty quickly, because I think you have to hit monetization before you can accept super chats, and I believe it probably also goes for memberships. I don't know how quickly we'll be able to get memberships over there, but basically once I move to YouTube, all type of monetized support will probably be solely donations. So I'm going to see if I can find a way to like toggle donations to do more fun things on stream, the same way as we did for bits and all those things. Like hopefully now we can do it to any type of monetary cheer, basically. Ready to spend those stickers and super chat? Oh, lazy, thank you. Let's get that monetization. Yes, I think Twitch needs to have a good hard look in the mirror and think about just how safe. They just need to do a rework of everything. But yeah, the security was terrible. Yeah. You moving to the US? Yes, I am indeed. But yeah, so that's pretty much it from me. If I forgot anything, feel free to ask now. So if you guys have any questions about my design, about my VTuber, about my rebrand, about my streaming, anything like that, please do let me know. As for the remainder of the year, we will just be streaming as per usual. I'm gonna try aim for my 3 streams a week, as I have been doing. We'll be doing a 24-hour stream soon, because that was part of the subathon. So I haven't had a chance to figure that out yet, because I have a lot happening at the moment. So I need to like organize my time. Whereabouts in America? Florida. We're moving to Florida. On an off note, even if it's in the future, I'm glad to hear you'll be debuting late next year, even if you won't be Kathy anymore. I'm still, yeah, and that's why I wanted to keep the Discord server, because I know that everybody's in the server, and I might try and like just update you guys with pings in the server, and then let you know when I will be kind of showcasing my new person. I missed most of this due to being out. Quick overview. Not really. Of course it's Florida. I do apologize. I have already kind of like backtracked once already this stream. If you guys did miss anything, it is gonna be a VOD on Twitch and a VOD on YouTube, so you can just flip to wherever you might have missed. Say hi to Florida Man for us? Of course, of course. I'm glad you're gonna be back and nice moving to Critical Slump. Yes, I'll be seeing Critical, of course. If there's one thing I don't like about YouTube streams is that the chat takes like 5 minutes to load. Better get used to this though. It's not too bad. Hi Zoo, welcome in. Sorry, I'm like, that's okay. Basically the Australia of the US, yeah. Leave it as a vote on Twitch to declare war on Papa Bezos. Precisely. I moved to YouTube with a new character and channel entirely. Discord stays sometime. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. But yeah, does anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to ask me about literally anything? Yeah, about my design, about where to from here. Trading spiders to gators, yeah. If you can at least make the account to make sure we subscribe before the last stream would be awesome. Gotta make sure to subscribe and ring the bell before you take your time to move and settle in. I can definitely do that. What's your question, Nox? Should I buy this car I found? I'm gonna say probably not. Can I get a pay raise? You don't get paid at all. On the plus, hop and skip away from Miami? Yeah, that's true. Quite a late stream? Yes, I was out at dinner with family. I'm doing good, Legion. I am. I'm actually pretty tired. What? Who's getting paid? Nobody. No one gets paid. My question is Siege. No Siege. In my rebrand era, there will be no Siege. Get out. Wish you a happy move. You're doing so many wonderful things. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. That's diabolical. We'll see. Can you show the concept site again? Yeah. Well, we have well, the pictures are kind of like iffy, but I can probably hold on. Let me is it design? A dragon fae would never play Siege. Precisely. Thank you for understanding. Let me any names for her? Yeah, I do have names for her. I'm trying to see if it's like a okay, so like these are some of the these are like kind of like some of the wooden scythe designs. Oh, this one's cut off. You can't even. This one got cut off. Will you recreate the fusion story at your graduation? Well, I was actually going to turn it into a comic. I was going to commission someone to draw it into a comic. Name for the scythe? I don't have a name for the scythe. No, because the scythe is actually a staff that looks like a scythe, like just kind of like in the light. So the scythe itself is not an actual accessory. That lamp one reminds me of the one from Baldur's Gate 3 with the fairy in it. Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. I'm gonna see if I can bring like a fuller picture. Like, this is the full image. And like, if you can imagine, it has like a lantern in it. Some sort of light source. Oh. I'll be back, yeah, of course. Like the lamp one, yeah. Let me see. I went a bit too far. Hold on. Kind of like. So these are the scythe kind of shapes. This one has a lantern on it, which I kind of liked. So I thought, because I was kind of having the vision of, if you can imagine this, and then the lantern here, kind of like how this is, and then the scythe goes this way. But like, it's just the illusion of a scythe. So there's that one there. But yes, her name is Moriko, for Child of the Forest. So yeah, that is the feels, that is the plans. I can see the vision. Thank you. I'm excited for her to come to life. In regards to making a YouTube channel, it seems pretty cool. Thank you. In regards to making the YouTube channel, I probably won't. However, as long as you're part of my current YouTube channel or my Discord server, then you should 100% have access to the channel, because I will be posting about it on my actual YouTube channel, because I know a lot of people from there will probably want to carry over into the new channel. The same thing that goes for the Discord server as well. So it has a kind of spirit that only shows under certain circumstances. Wait, so it's like a staff stick that has like absorbed the essence of a scythe. No. So the scythe is... So the staff is illuminated by fireflies, by the fireflies of the forest. It keeps the staff lit as that symbol of guidance, to be, you know, the guiding light of the forest. However, in the nighttime, when it is dark, those same fireflies still hover around the staff. However, now their light is casting this illusion of a scythe that is supposed to be a representation of the deity's position as the protector of the forest. Does that make sense? I was not getting annoyed necessarily, but you were not understanding the vision. Regarding YouTube, it makes a lot of sense for you to want to move here, all things aside. One of your YouTube vids also helped bring a good amount of attention to you. Hope I can keep... Yeah, thank you. I hope so too. Too many questions. Well, because he's like, well, why don't you make the scythe like metal and do this? And I was like, because that's not the vision. It's a wooden scythe, because she's a person of the forest. It is not a literal scythe that she can wield. It's not going to be made of metal. That is why. This just in, I heard TwitchCon staff throughout. Yes, that's true. TwitchCon as well, actually. The TwitchCon staff. It wasn't just Iron Mouse. It was all VTubers. All VTubers that had a meet and greet at TwitchCon, all of their gifts got thrown out. Iron Mouse made like an apology post to say sorry that she should have done better, and all this stuff, and everyone was like, no, it's not your fault, like TwitchCon shouldn't have done that. And then I saw other posts from other VTubers saying like, sorry, like your gifts got thrown away, guys. VTubers are being treated like dirt. Yeah, they are. So yeah. They threw out everybody's stuff. First Shoujo was a bitch to VTubers, now TwitchCon, yeah. And that's why I'm excited to move to YouTube. Did you hear Chibidoki's pass she was given didn't work? No. And I heard that. I don't know who told me. Who did I hear this from? Was it you that told me? About Chibi? Someone told me Chibidoki had to reveal her face at TwitchCon. They wouldn't let her through because she wouldn't reveal her face because she was wearing a mask. And she literally had to... Oh, yeah, told her to face reveal. Yeah, literally. So she needs a good whoop in the back of the head, literally. It was brother. Probably was brother. Also, brother, do you want to give everybody an update on the Pokemon cards? Tell them how many cards you have? Under Lore of Cool, I just feel the need to name the staff or name for the different modes. True. I should try. I should definitely try and give it a name. I'll have to brainstorm more. To verify who she was? Yeah, that's crazy. Brother, give everyone an update. Yeah, currently 37 booster packs, which is 370 cards. So, what is happening? Hold on a second, guys. Wait. What? I've been... Other people's follies? Yeah. Oh, is it just giving it... Is it just sending it through to me late? I was just then the 23rd. I just need to check something. Sorry, guys. 23rd, 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 23rd. 23rd, 23rd. Okay, I think I just sent it late. I've been having a lot of like purchasing issues lately. Currently 37, there's more. Yes, there'll be more cards coming. I've been having a lot of purchasing issues lately, and it's been stressing me out greatly. Really a lot, and I'm kind of over it. Like, every time I look at my phone, it's telling me, like, because I lost my bank card a couple months ago. I don't know what all I'm subscribed to, so I keep getting all these notifications saying couldn't subscribe to this, couldn't pay for this, couldn't pay for that, couldn't pay for this. So I've just been ignoring them if I don't want to pay for them, because I'm like, thank goodness maybe my card was closed, because now these payments aren't coming through. But I'm also currently unemployed, so I don't really have a lot of money in my bank account. And fucking the other week, Duolingo tried to charge me for a whole year. I stepped on that shit literally as soon as it happened. And then the other day, Canva paid for a whole year subscription as well, which fine, I use Canva basically every day. I was not expecting, though, a fucking whole year subscription to come out, $164. So I got a dishonor fee because I did not have $164 in my account. And then I just got the email for it. And then I was like, wait. I was like, I paid it. Like, why am I getting a dishonor fee? But the email was just delayed. It was just like, just came in late to inform me that I had received a dishonor fee, even though I already received it. So... oh my gosh, it's just been a drama central. I do plan to get more, but right now it's hard to get anywhere because it's sold out, so I'm only able to get a few every time. Yes, that's true. Literally all the subscription services, where's the money? Where's the money, Lebowski? Literally shakes me furiously. Yeah, no, it's been a touch bit stressful. I'm tired of looking at my account and seeing money just fucking fly away. I'm like, oh, what's happening? I should get on top of it all, but there's so many random ones that keep popping up, and I'm like, I don't want to pay for you anymore. That's why I hate subscriptions. Yeah. Well, I only subscribe to, like, well, actually, that's a lie. I've been paying for Crunchyroll for years. I don't watch anime. I probably should cancel my fucking subscription, but do I do it? No, I don't. Anyways. If you guys, though, don't have any more questions or anything to ask me, we are going to end stream. This was gonna be a short one today, just purely for the revealing the secrets and stuff. If you guys have no more questions, then yeah, I will end because I am quite tired and I am gonna hit the hay. I don't pay for it because you use a different site for anime. Yeah, it was just easier. So no anime. It was just easier to use Crunchyroll, but I should remove the subscription. But yeah. Any questions, guys? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because every time someone mentions graduating or my future plans, I'm just going to redirect them to this video, because I'm not going to be explaining myself every time I go live about what is happening. And that was kind of like also my purpose for making this here, is that so this is out in the open, everybody can know what the deal is, what the plan is. Yes, I will be streaming. No, it won't be on Twitch. I will be rebranding. Calfee will no longer be. She will be graduated, because that was a big pet peeve of mine, is I got so many messages and comments saying, why are you saying graduating? Just say you're going on hiatus. If you're coming back, da 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 da. And it's like, I am coming back, but not as Calfee. Calfee's gone. Like, she is graduated. Calfee is graduated. She won't be here anymore. Would you be okay with recommendations for naming the star scythe, or would you prefer to do all that alone? I feel like it would be more fun and personal to do it yourself, but I've already done some searching. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm open to names. I'm open to ideas. Glad there's new light awaiting. Yeah. Every stream we need to take 30 minutes off to open this PowerPoint again. It's a necessary part of the stream. If you're moving, what's your credit rating? I don't even know what my credit score is. But I will be with my fiance, so he can help me with all the technicalities. I'll DM you so you can end stream. Oh, thank you, Nox. That's so good. But no, thank you guys for being here, though. Thank you for time for Dozie's food coma. No, I actually didn't eat that much. I think I just had kind of a busy day. I'm just warming out a bit. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you all enjoyed the little look into the future of Calfee, and the end of Calfee, and the future of where I will be going. I'm excited to stream on YouTube, actually. I'm really excited to see how that will go for me. I feel like growth on YouTube is gonna be easier, question mark, but we'll see. Looking forward to it? Yeah, go get some rest. Thank you. See you next stream. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, guys. Early. By early, I mean 12 hours in the past. Whatever time it is for you right now, think 12 hours in the past, and whatever time it is in 12 hours, that is when I'm going live. Well, I guess think 12 hours in the future, and that's literally when I'm going live. I'm going live very early tomorrow because I'm doing a collab stream. So early, I know, super early. Thank you so much, Legion. I appreciate it. Early stream, 10 a.m. Well, 10:30, but yeah, 10 a.m. basically. Early is early. That's why I'm gonna go to bed. Guess I'll set an alarm. Yes, yes. Early stream tomorrow. We're playing Repo and Phasmophobia. So much for sleeping in. 10:30, bro. 10:30 is a sleep in. I wake up at 9 o'clock and I'm like, damn, I slept in. As early in the morning, yeah. 12 hours in the past and future. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Bye guys. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the reveal. I'm really glad I got to finally get it off my chest because it's been so hard keeping it in all this time. I'm not telling you guys about it, so I forgot you're a bit ahead of me. I thought you were behind me, and that would be would have been 7 a.m. No, not 7 a.m. 10:30. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna hit the hay. Yes, Jojo. Good night, guys. Bye bye. This was so like words. Enlightening. Yeah, I'm glad. I knew for a week, and I keep it in. It's easy. Yeah, but you're not. This isn't about you. This isn't about you. It's about me, and it's hard. Thanks to the secrets, of course. If I miss the secrets, I have to get ready for a flight. Go get ready for your flight. There'll be a vote up. You can check it out. This was only about an hour stream, so not too much to catch up on. But yes, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm so fucking tired. Hi, Sir Joseph. Goodbye, Sir Joseph. If more updates come out, I will keep you guys posted because now that you're all aware of what's happening, I want to keep updating you guys. So, I'm a part of this. No. So to have my streak, well, I am about to end, so hopefully it should count as a streak. But yeah. Just because you've been here for 4 years, 1 month and 7 days, and 1 hour means nothing. There's only 2 months left? Yeah. Yeah. If I watch the vote, I can keep my streak. Oh, can you really? Go sleep. I am. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. Alright, guys. Good night. Good night, guys. I hope these next 2 months... It's a new thing? Oh, cool. These next 2 months will be a blast, you guys. Let's have an amazing 2 months. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.